Alright, we're all here at Dad's house for the family reunion. We are here to bestow a few good words, bad words, any kind of words on Dad. So feel free to embarrass the hell out of him if you want to.
So you start on the mic.
I'm going to start by a few good words. I've had all good experiences in this house and every house we've ever had. And our family has been the perfect family for as long as I can remember. Pretty much thanks to you, Dad. And after me, Charlotte wants to embarrass you. She says she's got a lot of good words and bad words, but I just want to say I love you and thank you for all the good memories and good years.
Okay, now get him, Mikey!
Get up there, you boy. Charlotte, you can't take any time. You gotta just go. Quiet, people.
She's really nice. I like you.
It doesn't have to be good.
So I'll just start with last night. So I'm bringing tea to bed, and it's like 9:15, 9:30 at night. And I said, okay, Papa, we're bringing tea to bed. Give him a kiss. So Papa says, Tea, you want some animal crackers? I'll put some in a bag for you. So when we were younger and with Kayla, every night Kayla would go out to brush her teeth, and I'd be like, oh, it's 10, 15 minutes later. And I'd say, where is she? And I'd go out to the kitchen, and Papa would have a huge bowl of coffee ice cream sitting there at bedtime eating it with Kayla. So now all Kayla eats is coffee ice cream. And when I was, 20 maybe? I cut Papa's hair for the first time. He left his barber. And he told me exactly how to cut it. And I think every haircut since I was 20 years old, you've told me still how to cut your hair. And he's never gone anywhere else until last night he admitted he cheated once and went to Supercut.
Cheated! Supercut.
That's okay.
Oh, that's good. I like this. You get to pick the next culprit. Well, there's a few times that I can remember that I wasn't such a good kid, and I wanted to go to Boston to, actually it was to a show, to a car show. And I had already been in trouble, so he had locked my car up in the garage. So I snuck it out, found out about it. Didn't miss too much though. Another time I came home, or he came home and he says, what were you doing in the back field? He said, you totaled your car, didn't you? I hit a stump that was on the back field. There's nothing even missed. No matter what you did, you don't think he knew about it, but he knew about it. He used to yell at us. We used to play tag in the barn. And we get, it's like, you can't be up there, you're going to get hurt. And your mother's going to kill you. And if she doesn't, then I'm going to kill you. So stay out the hell out of the barn, out of the hayloft, unless you're working up there. Never ending. Never ending. He's always been good. We've gone a lot of trips, traveled a lot of places, had a lot of fun. I remember the first time we went camping with him. Ashley was 2 months old.
4 weeks.
She slept in a,
4 weeks.
I don't know if they're fitting in that basket anymore. They put her in a laundry basket. That's how she slept.
Like it was good.
That was the first time Dad was on a boat. Now he's not afraid of anything. Well, Mario.
Yeah. Well, I guess we should call you Father, Pete, because everybody's confessing. I remember, I don't know, 12, 13, 14 years old, I used to climb out the bedroom window, climb out on the roof, and shimmy down the gutter, and take off over this girl's house. And I did it for about, 3 or 4 months.
And curl?
Same girl, yeah. Not in curl. But one night, that's the same way I come back in. I shimmy up the gutter, climb across the roof, climb in the window, and hop back into bed.
Yeah.
Well, the last time I did it, I shimmied up the gutter, climbed across the roof, and I'm saying to myself, I made it. I hopped in the bed, and he goes, no, you didn't. That's a pretty funny time. Who's next?
You pick.
You pick, Marion.
Jason.
Jerry.
Go stand in line.
Papa! I remember
for
one
frying
time
ourselves
we
in
had
front of
to,
Dad.
you want us to, we had to cut the grass at the farm. And you know, Ed and I had trouble getting motivated sometimes. We're out there getting the lawnmowers ready. You know, we may have played a little bit too much with the gas. Maybe one of us got lit on fire and stuff, but you were always very good and very patient with everything growing up. Yeah, we didn't burn the place down, so that was
Ellen needs to go potty.
it's been great to always be, you know,
A little louder.
good memories.
Don't worry about burning stuff, because that's coming up.
Yeah, you remember the time we had the pool table down in the basement, Crescent Ave?
Yeah, I do.
And I'm sitting on the stairs. The older brothers are down there playing. They wouldn't let me play, you know. So I'm sitting on the stairs, little stairway open, and I'm yelling at them, "You're an F-bomb, you're a crackhead," on and on and on. And they wouldn't do anything. They were aggravating me, you know. So I said, okay, forget it. I turned around to go upstairs, and there's Dad. That's it. How about the time with the wagon, when you painted the wagon?
Oh, who paid it?
The little red wagon. Jennifer remembers this. She always remembers that. He got me a red wagon for Christmas, I think, right? And painted it up. Probably got it secondhand, so you know. I got up early, got on it, and it was still wet. I ran around. Who painted the putt putt? You can go on and on. I'm thanks. Yeah.
Kick the bucket when I
Kick the bucket, me and Johnny. We were just finished painting the bathroom down in the basement. And he had a gallon of paint beside one of them lally columns in the basement. We're going around and around. I said, watch out for the paint. Sure enough, when he comes back, the paint's all over the place. We kicked the bucket. Oh, Mario, you remember this one when they first came out with the plastic bottles?
Oh, yeah.
The unbreakable plastic bottle. Mom came home with a shot, you know, big plastic, like a half-gallon jug, and we're throwing it all around the house. It was great. The first time we didn't have glass, you know. This is awesome, unbreakable. Dad comes home, Mario goes up in front of Dad. Dad, look at this. He drops it and breaks. That was funny.
On a brand new refinished hardwood floor that he just... It was good shampoo, but it ain't varnish.
Yeah, real good stuff, huh? No wonder why I'm bald.
Body, Ray.
Ray, you're on.
I don't want to.
Chicken?
Just like that.
All I can say is years ago, did you know?
Can't see
Back
you.
in the day.
15, 16.
Yeah, speak up, Dad. Louder.
I must have been at 15 or 16 and started smoking. And I used to sneak into the laundry room to smoke.
Did he light it on fire?
And I didn't realize when I put the cigarette out that it wasn't out.
Uh-oh.
Do you remember what happened?
I remember that fire.
Confessing!
You didn't know. Tail.
But you made money on it, I heard. But the insurance company can't put it on, correct? So I'm sorry. I didn't get any money.
Well, you made
Ray didn't get money out of the deal.
We're giving you a favor.
And we're sorry for taking
Hey, Mateo!
We're sorry for taking all the coins that were in the...
Yo, dude!
That's a good story. Nobody brought that up, huh?
Oh, the coins, yeah.
In the cellar. Nana used to do that.
Yeah, we stole.
We got bags, right, guys?
The Agri police wagon.
And the other thing you guys forget is, you remember you used to have dessert every morning?
Too many people at times.
Do you remember when he had dessert every morning, Bobby? And we used to look down the radiator in the kitchen, and he always had sweets. And when he finished his sweets at 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, he'd hide them. And we'd look down and see where he hid them, and we'd go steal his sweets. Right?
He used to lock them in the
Yeah, he locked everything up. I don't know why, but he did. That's my story. And thank you, Dad. Dad, yeah. Yo! Thank you for putting up a lot of shit. Yeah, who knows that fire? Nana, right? Reflection from... Can we drop it now? You're grounded. Am I getting punished now? Dad lit a fire when he was your age, too. Did he ever tell you? No, he kept the secret. One of the biggest fires they had in Winchester. Oh, yeah? What about that?
He started it.
Really?
You know it?
He probably my mother confessed to his sister.
I think he did Somerville lumber too.
Brother started a fire in Winchester?
On a Good Friday.
On a Good Friday.
It wasn't so good after that, no, was it?
Johnny Gambino.
Johnny Gambino.
Charlie Lizard. Four of us were hanging around together. So we're down the back of, remember the Puffers, the barrel shop? Yeah. And we were down there, we were on a cigarette foundation, and the wind was blowing.
Cigarettes? Right.
We wanted to get to a cigarette out, it didn't go out, it was windy. The grass started burning. So we all ran, you know? And we just let's don't hang around with each other for a while.
You remember that fire?
Different now.
You remember that
Yeah,
one?
it was your brother, all the time. Is it a big fire, Lucy? See, that's where we got it from.
Mateo, you paying attention?
Fall far from the tree.
Taya, look at Daddy.
Are you paying attention?
No, Billy.
He picked Billy.
I moved in when I was 14, and I seen a bunch of guys with a lot of short hair. And I had wicked long hair. And we walked through, they were doing a tour, me and the social worker, my brother David. And I walked by and there's this big bread bowl, and it was as hard as a rock. I'm looking at my brother David, it's like, I ain't eating that crap. We were getting put in the car to go get a haircut. And they got David, but they didn't get me. So I ran down the street and knocked on Bobova's door and told him that the social worker just dropped me off at the Agri's and they're going to cut my hair. So I called the cops. And it just was a coincidence that the cop at the time just went from Candia, New Hampshire to Windham, New Hampshire, and I was moved out of Candia, New Hampshire to Windham. So I knew the cop on the end of the road, and I was like, awesome. He's like, just keep walking straight, you'll run right into it. So I walked the whole Windham Depot Road. I walked up, shook his hand, he put handcuffs on me, drove me over to the barber shop. So he cut my hair off. And then I found out the bread's awful for meatballs.
Bread was for meatballs.
And then there was another time.
Garbage food, but
I was in the bathroom.
then he found out Grammy's amazing at cooking.
I didn't smoke cigarettes then. I wasn't behind the house smoking. We'd always go in the cellar with benches. We were smart. But, this time I wasn't smart. I was in the bathroom and Dad was outside. Well, he come knocking on the door and he's like, are you almost done in there? I'm like, yes. And I threw it in the garbage, opened up the window, it's snowing out. I threw the garbage can out the window, shut it, and I walked out. And he smelled it, he opened up the window and the whole trash was on fire. Kenny.
No. Nobody's.
Kenny, we're waiting on you. You gotta go front and center.
Use the split wood.
And here he goes.
You gonna go? Use the split wood. That's how we ate 10 foot of wood every winter. Dad, so we break them all. Dad like, you only break them all so you don't have to split the wood. We actually broke them all, splitting the wood, and we thought we were just trying to get out of it, you know?
We did have food for a while.
We got real good at splitting wood though. Weeding gardens.
Yeah, we had to weed the garden, weed whack this garden.
I've weeded that before, but it was only to find the string beans. Peggy, you're up. Speak up.
Speak up, Mom. Papa, where's your megaphone?
I don't have the voice I had.
Bye.
You were an angel.
Bye.
No, they were just stricter, I think, with me. But I think I've learned to very...
What'd you say?
She's grouping.
She's trying.
Yeah. No. I know. It's all good. How fortunate we were to be taken in by Mom and Dad.
I think I shouldn't have to leave the garden.
I had to take care of you guys.
I don't know, but we can roast Peggy too, you know.
No, next year. Go ahead, Peggy. Yeah, that's next year. Go ahead, Peggy. But they were wonderful examples for how to live a moral and ethical life. An example to being a parent and caring about people. You've always opened your homes to many children and really anybody in need. And you still do.
I think Papa needs a group hug.
I bet you're gonna pick somebody after you get done with that.
Me? Yes. No. No, you Lucy.
Oh, here comes the story.
Lucy. I'm just to say, he's a father, he's a good grandfather, he's just a lovely person.
Amen to that.
And his wife is just a nice Charlotte, you know. Nobody couldn't, my mother, maybe my mother spoiled him a little bit. Every time you come down, I figure what kind of work for the cleaning business. Uncle Peter, my kids will get all excited. Like Gertie, Joseph, remember? Joseph was the big boss, my brother. The boss. Arrow paper. We went out to eat. We saw an arrow paper truck. You're the greatest. You really are. There was nothing like you. You're just a lovely person.
I remember when my brother was working for the Arrow Paper Company, he'd always stop every Thursday and he'd have lunch with us and my mother downstairs, and the kids would get all excited.
Yeah, my kids, they got outside too.
You know, wonderful, the best brother, the best. Love it.
He brought Arrow Paper down too, right?
That's why we're here.
On? Hit record. It's gonna be out of focus, but that's okay.
I'm gonna put my glasses on too.
Yeah. I think the
Wait a minute, I gotta move back.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
when I was probably about 12, Grampy and Grammy took me and Eddie Agri up to Maine in the camper to go camping. I remember we were sitting there, and when you have a camper, you have the cabinets are up right over the where you're working. You know, there's not much room, so if someone turns their butts in your face, that kind of thing. And Grammy was making her peanut butter jelly sandwiches with the handprints.
Yeah.
And Grampy was in the front doing something, and Grammy had turned, and Ed and I are sitting in the table, and her butt's right in her face, and she farted.
Not Grammy!
Now you get perfect. And Ed and I started giggling, looking at each other, and we look over, and Grampy goes, "Don't you say a word." I think a lot of us guys can say, like, the way Grampy treated a woman. It's the way we grew up. And the way we treat women. Sorry.
Good job, Nick.
Alright.
I think we're all better men because of you.
Right on.
As I cried, I had to pick someone who was also going to cry and make me look like a crier.
Martello like that. He was a good clapping on that one.
Eddie, and you are.
I'm who to pick now.
Eddie, pick Ed.
Where is he?
Right there, hiding.
Oh, Eddie. That's who I was going to actually pick.
Still going, Nick. We're live.
I'm the one who set Jerry on fire.
You got to cry now, though, Eddie.
He was still here, so I went easy on him. And there's several things between you and Grampy. I mean, one time all the little kids are out playing. All my cousins are playing out in the big pile of wood, and Grampy's like, go out there and tell them to get off the wood before they can't step on a nail or something. I'm like, just go out there. Kids, you gotta. Oh crap! And I got blood coming out of my sneaker. And I'm like, Papa, what do I do with this? He goes, just wash off at the hose. It's like a red river running all the way down the street. It'll be all right. Gushing out through the little holes in my sneaker. But yeah, I remember when Jerry and I were playing in the. Don't do this at home, kids. We're in the garage, filling up the lawnmowers, getting ready to cut some grass, get some patches. But I found out that when you pour gasoline on a fire, it goes up into the tank. And then I throw it, and then it's rolling out, and the gas is coming out. Lucky there's only like that much gas. And then Jerry's like catching on fire, like, stop, drop, and roll! Stop, drop, and roll! And then we just told Mom that somehow the two lawnmowers must have touched each other and it just sparked the gas. And I'm like, I think they bought it.
Until now.
Yeah, until now.
We didn't have to cut the grass out.
Yeah, we didn't have to cut the grass out. We're going to set him on fire every week. Now you own the lawnmower. But, like Nick said, I mean, you've been like a monarch in this family. You've shown us how to be men and how to treat our spouses and all that stuff, and it's been kind of godsend.
Where's Agri?
Oh,
Where's Agri?
What's up?
where's Eric?
He's hiding. He's hiding.
Go get him, man.
Well, Terry's right there.
You can do it from the Porta-John.
Terry!
I got a quick one for Papa. I was told that he went to a lot of Red Sox games, so we got him some Celtics tickets a couple of years back. So him and Jane went down to the Celtics game, and about a week later we were at the house and said, hey Papa, how was that Celtics game? He goes, you know what? Those Cheetah Lees changed outfits 7 different times. That's my favorite Papa story. Aren't you, Chris?
Really?
Stand up.
Really?
Yes.
Really? I know. Okay, all I have to say is we've had wonderful, wonderful memories with Papa. We've done a lot of traveling with him, and he's always made everybody feel welcome, and the kids always cried whenever we had to leave. They really,
Still cry.
Charlotte. Anyways, great memories, great family. Love the family. It was overwhelming when I first came into the family because I came from a family of 2 brothers and we just don't get along. So being welcomed into this family and being welcomed into this family the way that I came into this family. Yeah, I love the family. And I told you a couple weeks ago when we were out on the boat, what I miss is when I first came into the family, you guys used to do Sunday dinners, raviolis at the farm. Well, I came in at the tail end of that, and everybody started kind of doing their own things. I miss that for my kids, that they didn't get to grow up with all their cousins on the Sunday family dinners, because my kids are last 20, what numbers are they? Yeah. You're right there too, Gene. Wow.
They're at the end of the litter.
But they don't get to be a part of that. And then when we all had family like Thanksgivings and whatever, I didn't appreciate that until they're gone. Now everybody, there's so many kids, you guys break up into your family, Charlotte breaks up into her family, Mario's family, so we don't get together for the holidays anymore. So I kind of miss that now that it's gone. but
This brings it back together.
We're here.
yeah, this is nice. Yeah. So thanks to you. Kelly,
Stand up, Kelly.
We about it.
Kelly, you know you can pick
About it. That how we didn't want to do
Hey,
it.
Dad, Kelly wants to say a few words.
Okay, you want to get down? Yeah, can you get him? He's not listening anyway, so. No,
Hey.
no.
I'll get him. We're putting the potato down.
You got it. Thank you.
You ready, Dad? Kelly's here.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm not a very good public speaker.
What'd you say?
But thanks for letting us use your house to have everyone be together. And thanks for
Kelly, you're not very good.
Wait a minute, you know I love you.
You remember anything from your childhood, Kelly?
Yeah, I do, but I forget. I have funny stories about Grammy. One time, when Grammy was sitting at the table, she looked really tired. I said, "Gram, you got really big bags under your eyes right here." She goes, "I know I do," and she went like, I was like 12 maybe, and she horrified me. That was devastating. But anyways, thanks. Thanks for allowing us to do this, because I think everybody has a good time.
Somebody else do that?
Yep. So the next victim is
Watching a child.
Where's your brother?
we're gonna save Jennifer for last because she won't.
Julia, that gate's gotta be
I'm gonna pick Rachel.
Okay, let's see. I think it was about 9 years ago, and Michael said, "You gotta come meet my parents." Okay. He says, "You're gonna love them." And I get here, and they were so welcoming and warm. And I saw all of these flamingos, and I know, like, wow. And, you know, Dad would show me around his garden and all his flamingos. And, well, actually, I've grown to love Dad and even his flamingos.
But she won't let me have anything.
I like them here.
Rachel, you were a kid.
Yeah, mine got kicked out.
No, I just was thinking, well, this is all going.
When I came into the family, it was a little more than 9 years ago. I think it was almost 35 years ago.
Wow, you're old.
Yeah. Years? Well, we dated like 4 years. But Peter, it's the same. You're the welcoming, the warm. That you,
I see it right there.
emulate with all of us always amazed me. Because like Chris, I came from a very, very small family. But I will never forget my first Christmas. So it's at the farm, everybody's there, it's all chaotic, and I could never figure out how you and Charlotte kept track of everybody. But you totally did.
Tell them what you got for Christmas.
You are getting the look. You want to do my
No,
story?
I didn't know if you were going to go there.
You can finish it.
No.
That's what happens after 35 years. He's excited. So I get this beautifully wrapped present. It had a bow on it and everything, and I was so excited. And I opened it up, and it was a pair of white underwear. And it was all signed by all the boys. And I said, well, granny panties. Oh, with granny panties. And I said, well, Peter would never sign it. And there's your name. How was that?
I don't remember that one.
Oh, I remember.
So when I was about probably like a middle school, I went to my friend's house and they had peppers all out. And I'm eating them, and the father came out and he goes, "What are you doing? You're not supposed to eat those." And I'm like, "Why?" He goes, "Those are hot peppers." I go, "No, my grandpa told me these are regular peppers." So I just ate the peppers.
peppers because you taught me how to eat hot peppers since I was a baby. And the dad was like, what are you doing? I was just munching on them like regular ones. Sorry. And then I remember one time in Kensington, I decided I wanted to sleep over, and I was on the floor in your room, and you had Unsolved Mysteries on, and it was about a house fire. So I started panicking that we're all gonna die in a house fire, and Grammy's like, come up in the bed, and you're like, Charlotte, she's fine, because you would have to give up your spot. Those are two of my favorite ones. Want to pick someone?
Yeah.
Who hasn't gone? Jason?
Grampy, I just want to thank you most of all. All of this is because of you, obviously. But we went camping probably 2 weeks ago at Pine Acres with me, Kristen, and Connor, and it was amazing. It was kind of a flashback, except there was no water slides, and I remember Jellystone and all those places, and I realized how close they actually are. I always thought we were camping in like California and whatnot, some exotic place. But I remember your RV. The only bad stuff I can say is you were always sleeping in this nice big RV, and we were always in tents. But it was always amazing, and you always got everyone together. And I remember Thanksgiving in Kensington and playing football out back. And the fact that you're still doing this is awesome. And I don't know, just thank you. It's great.
Right on, Jay. Your pick.
His mother used to live at 20 Grayson Road in Winchester. They moved there, and Nana Agri and Mario Agri bought that home when the kids were in high school because Nana Agri and Mario Agri did not believe in long-term 30-year mortgages. So when Nana Agri and Mario Agri moved there, the kids, which is Auntie Lucy, Auntie Gertie, Uncle Peter, and Auntie Josie, they moved there in high school. Well, when Nana died, Agri, my parents bought the house at Grayson Road. So I've been very blessed from my young childhood to be at that home in Grayson Road that my parents were at. At that home when I was a little girl, wait, we couldn't do it. Nana Agri and your father, my Uncle Pete, were in on some scam with me, against me, but for fun, and I was little. And Nana, of course, would know the dates and the times that Peter, her son, was dropping by. Was that Arrow paper back then also? Yeah. Just like my mother would know when your father would drop by Maple Street, and she would cook him cutlets, Peggy. You know, and the tomato sauce a certain way, Peggy. I'm so sorry, he's spoiled, Peggy.
Strain the seeds out.
I'm sorry, Peggy, you know? And so he would show up at Nana's house, and they already knew I was there, and I would hide because, in case some of you don't know it, he and I get along a lot, very well. And we get a big kick out of one another. I was this little kid, and I go hide under Nana's dining room table. Some of you Agri boys were very kind more recently. When my father and mother weren't well for a while, some of you got some of the furniture from inside the dining room at Winchester. When my mom and dad had to come, does everyone know what the affectionate word was he used to call me? My name is Anne, named after his mother, Sebastiana. So I was named Anne. He goes, where's Anutsa? I mean, they must have heard it up in the rafters of the top of the house down to the basement. I thought this was awesome, like I had found the perfect hiding place from you as a little girl. And then he would, enjoying all of this, this is what a wonderful human being he is. Son, brother, uncle, etc. He'd come looking for me, acting like he didn't know where I was. And then he found me, and I was so excited, and the love and the embrace that I had. So let's fast forward. Only a few years ago, not only did my husband die, but exactly 5 months to the day, my dad died. Your Uncle Mal, Uncle Pal, Charlie, all the different names for Carmelo. And I remember when I used to talk to Uncle Peter on the phone during that time period, which was only a few years ago. And even in those periods of time, there might have been 6 months apart. What he would be able to say to me, and sometimes just to listen, was so wonderful for me. So I just wanted you all to know that, just in case you didn't know that he has that function in the family also as my auntie's and my grandmother's only son. So I say thank you, and in memory I also remember your father, Mario Agri, who was also a very hardworking, wonderful role model for this family.
That's in the shot.
Good job.
Here's the roast. Yeah.
Boy. Thanks, Peggy. Where do I start?
Okay.
Well, I've known Pete and Charlotte for about 20 years. I've been hanging around like a bad penny. They can't seem to get rid of me.
That's what they said about me.
Still working.
Peter is one of the kindest people I've ever met. He's so understanding. He's just such a good man. But I'll tell you, you don't want him to sing about you in his sleep. He talks a lot in his sleep, and he sings a lot. All night. All night, and I can't repeat some of the things that the endearment, if you will, that he's called me. So don't ever cross Papa and let him sing about you in his sleep, because it could be in a bad book. Oh. Has Michael spoken?
Yeah, he has.
He's not paying attention.
What about Uncle Bobby?
Yeah. I think. Well done. Anybody want to add anything?
We got nieces and nephews.
I went.
The only non-blood. Any great grandkids?
For those of you who haven't heard all the stories from Papa, he was mafia when he was a teenager. So he was one of the original.
I did. I already did.
Dad, you want to say anything?
Well, I want to say something to Papa. You found out Pam does. I want to say something. Well, I've only been in the family for 11 years, and I'll have to say, when I was dating Ed, and when he first told me, you got to meet my family, they're all a bunch of Italians. All I could say was, oh, shh, now leave it like that. And he told me, you know, at Thanksgiving, it's probably 60, 80 plus people. I'm like, what? Never came from a big, tight, close, loving family till I met this family. And then Papa, one day, I never had anybody in my life scare the crap out of me. Made me fear for my life. Calls me up a couple years ago. Goes, Pamela, thanks for ruining my relationship with Jan. I'm like, what? He goes, ruining my relationship with Jan. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, that's the Duke electronic game you got her. Now she's ignoring me. I never was so afraid of myself. I was shaking. I was almost bawling my eyes out. And I literally was thinking to myself, I'm never going to that family event ever again.
Well, I do want to say thank you for having us every year. My kids love it. I think it's really good that all the kids are all growing up together. I'm sorry. You know, even if it is once or twice a year, but at least we have it. They have a blast. Christmas, we do Christmas.
I want to say nothing too.
I used to live in Auburn, New Hampshire. Now I moved to North Carolina. And
flew up to this.
It was, I did it all on my own, traveling, and it was like, okay, I'm really not that religious. I mean, I am, and I have faith and everything. I'm like, okay, let's just go and just travel by myself. So I did. I got on a plane and
because my husband couldn't make it, my daughter, no one can make it, so I'm like, no, I want to go. There's nothing like my family, and I love going to the family reunion. Remember when I called you and I'm like, I'm coming, and here I am. I thought I was going to make it out the airport, but that's all. Whatever, I'm here, and I wouldn't be anywhere else.
Right on.
For the world.
It wouldn't be a reunion without you.
If there's no other brother like my brother, he's the greatest.
Could I add something?
Stand up.
Wait a minute. Somebody say.
So, I come from two different families. One's Greek from my dad's, and then the Italians here. And it's been hectic. It's been great. I've had such great memories here with just everyone, and Teddy and Chase and all the kids, and with Papa, who gives great big hugs, and I wouldn't want it any other way.
Do you remember years and years ago, this is years ago, in Wyndham, and you had the farm, and we'd come visit, and remember you could see your house from the highway?
Yeah.
Remember going up there and waving at us? Do you remember that? He used to wave at us.
What'd you do? Go up the path, Dad? You go up the path over the rocks and wave down to him?
Yeah, between us and the law.
And we see him.
That was our motorcycle.
Yes, yeah.
We sit here and drink.
I bought a horse in Londonderry.
Wait a minute. Everything loaded. Hey, boy.
One, two. You want some mozzarella? Yeah.
Wait, Mira, put that chair in the back of my car.
If you're on your back.
I guess.